What is going on? Darth Stix here, and today we are going to do the week 89 of our account here. And this week we are going to Relic dash Rendar. I was hoping to get him to Relic 5, but I think we're going to be just short of that. Hopefully we can get him to Relic 4 with the materials that we have. I didn't double check that math though, so we'll see how far we get him, but we can for sure get him started and on the journey to eventually he would be Relic 7. Since we need him at Relic 7 for profundity. But for right now, we can probably stop him at 5. We'll see how that goes. For next week, that'll be our target. And since just looking at what we've got already at Gear 12, I think we're going to try to go for BB-8 going to Relic next week. And probably just stop BB-8 at like 1 or even just Gear 13. Not even worry about going higher than that for now. So we will definitely see on that. And yeah, unfortunately, we're a little short on those, always. It's bronzium and the carbonite circuit boards are always what we are lacking. Unfortunately, I had to farm a lot for the Kyrotechs, and so I didn't have as many days as I would like to get our carbonite circuit boards in order. That's just how it goes sometimes. Here we did our finishing veteran smuggler Chewbacca. And gonna get started on that journey. Gonna try to go for Jedi Training Rey this week, so hopefully we'll have that for next week that we can start on that one as well. And then veteran smuggler Chewbacca does need to go to Relic 3 for the Rey journey. And then we still got to work on Radis, so we've got some stuff to work on in that regard. It looks like we are just short of what we need for Talon here, so that is unfortunate, but we will continue. And yeah, we don't have any energy, so yeah, we're gonna hold on that for right now. So that's kind of where Talon will stay, and we'll put in a request for that gear and see what happens there. But yeah, so I'm pretty happy with that. Talon, I would definitely like to get Talon to Relic next. So after BB-8, I think that'll be the plan, is take Talon to Relic, and then the week after, hopefully, Kyle Katarn will be close enough where we can get him to Relic. It's just really right now, the Kyrotech is the problem, both the computers and the other. We are seeing a little bit of that crunch go away now that we're done with our Get 2 currency for the ships. We are using that to get Kyrotechs, and since territory battle will just end, we should have quite a bit more of that coming in, territory battle it just ended. So and yeah, so we are going to we need Kyrotechs for that one, but that's okay. We have enough of everything, and we can go ahead and do that, I think, and then we will continue working on Kyle Katarn. So yeah, 1 level there, and then that did take one of the Talons, obviously, but that's okay. We'll just put the rest of the gear on her. No, we need the Kyrotech and the other little piece of gear that we're missing. You can see Carbontes we're starting to get a little low on, so we'll work on getting our stockpile of those back up. Kyrotechs, and then some of the other stuff that we just kind of need. Did have a question about like the Relic materials. Really what I've been doing is carbonite circuit boards we're getting from 2 or 1C, I think, on light side, and so and then bronzium we're getting from several places. I had to look back to see kind of where we're getting all those gears. Veteran Han. Here we're going to Relic, or going to 7 stars, and then get them to level 85. We'll start upgrading them. I wanted to make sure that we do everything else first, and unfortunately, man, we're missing a piece that we don't have right now, so that's okay. We'll go ahead and upgrade Smuggler Han, see where we're at after we get done with both of these. We'll put all the materials except for like Omega, Zetas, that stuff we're not going to put on them for right now. Yeah, unfortunately, not getting very far. We'll have to see my mods and everything, where we're kind of at after the fact. Like, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I'm not sure if we'll be able to should be able to complete the event though. At we've got the other several characters at either gear 12 for BB-8, or we've got Relic 5 because of the light speed bundles on a couple other characters. So we should be, I think we'll be in an okay position. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, we're going to get these abilities on them real fast. And if you guys haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I know a lot of people watch these videos and aren't subscribed. So if you guys would help me out and just hit that subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate it. We're trying to get to 500 subs right now, and so we can continue to grow the channel. We've got a ways to go to get that goal, but hopefully you guys, if you're enjoying this content, you guys have watched several of these, just subscribe. It would help me out, and I would appreciate it. So we're going to go back into so Starkiller. We're still working on his requirements, obviously, and then Jedi Training Rey. You can see we've got all those done, and those. See, I think that tier, I don't know, tier 2 might be the tough one. Or actually tier 3 might be. We'll see. That might be really tough there. I don't know if that's going to work out or not. Those ones I'm not too worried about. And I think I've got mods. I'll have to double check on all the mods for these before we actually go in and do the battle. But we'll continue working on that. And we'll see. Hopefully next week we've got her and we can... I'm not sure if I'm going to do a guide on that, because honestly, having them at Relic 5 like isn't very realistic for what most people would have unless you did the lightspeed bundles. So I don't know if it's really worth it or not. You guys let me know in the comments down below if you guys think it would be worth it to even have a guide with Relic 5 characters on there or not. Just kind of looking through some characters down lower on the roster, see what we could work on, see kind of where everybody's at. Death Trooper, thanks to the web store, we did actually finish him off. So didn't have to go back and do that Cantina farm. We just needed it at like 10 shards total, or 9 shards. So we ended up getting a couple of those. And go ahead and finish him off here. And that should be okay there. And then, yeah, we'll just get these up. We're not going to apply any Omegas, anything like that to them, because we do have quite a bit of work to do still. So just continuing looking through a few of these characters, see if there's others that we could finish off. Still working on Inquisitors as part of our farm. We're working on Marin as well. And then we'll probably circle back around and get Mother Talzin. I want to get her to 7 so we can start getting some more Zetas in our account. It's not a ton. I talked about it last week, but it does. Every little bit is going to help, I think. So we'll continue working on that. And then... yeah, so we're going to, it looks like Rey will probably be our next GL that we unlock. So Rey, and then hopefully Starkiller. I'm not sure what order that's going to happen in. It might be Starkiller first and then Rey, which I'm totally fine with. If we do that, then I would probably like to take a little bit of a break and get something else. Another team kind of figured out. That's kind of what we're farming the Night Sisters for. Finish off that team to a point where it's usable. Akbar here, we're going to go ahead and get him to gear 12. Eventually for Leia, he needs to be tier or Relic 3, so we'll keep working on that. I did have some questions about if I have a Discord or anything. I do not have a Discord for SWGOH. If you guys would be interested in that, let me know in the comments down below. If there's enough people, we may just create a Discord, and I'll just link it here. We can hang out on there and discuss other things. But definitely, yeah, let me know on that. Now we're going to go ahead and equip everything else on Veteran Smuggler Chewbacca here, just so we have all of that stuff equipped. And then, yeah, we got to work on that one piece of gear that we're missing. We're always missing like one low-level piece of gear that I need to get, which is unfortunate. But we'll keep working on that. And ships, we're getting close to BTLB Y-Wing being finished, which will be great. We can drop that farm. And we've got a ways to go on Emperor Shuttle, and Kylo Ren's command shuttle as well. Needs quite a bit of work. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited, though, to finish off that BTLB Y-Wing. It'll be our last pilotless ship to really finish off. And right now, just looking through these to see if there's really anything we can do to these ships. And there's not a whole lot that I really feel like we need to work on right now. We are in fleets right now. We are getting Marin, and then we're also doing the Super Commando, that Mandalorian, and then it also comes with Gar Saxon's whatever ship the Gauntlet. So those are there, and there's our journey guide. You can kind of see where we're at. We'll go ahead and craft these pieces and equip them so we kind of know what we need to finish on Kyle Katarn. Obviously, mods are something that we're trying to get cranking on and try to just hopefully get some really good ones going on that. And then we will continue working on Dash for next week, get him to at least Relic 5. We may just go to 7 on him to finish it off for the Profundity. I think the Profundity will probably be the next GL ship we do for sure. And I'm wondering if we do that kind of, if we do like SLKR, Rey, SLKR, and then like Profundity, and then go into Jabba. I'm trying to map out that part after Rey right now, because I think it'll be Starkiller and then Rey. And so kind of working on that. Been getting top 8 or top 10 in fleet for the most part, and Conquest is going on right now. So I kind of show you all, we've got CLS now at a pretty good spot, so I kind of wanted to show off that team. We are close right now to getting 100 to unlock the first box. Obviously, I don't go super hard into Conquest, but I think it is a necessary part of what we do to make sure that we are trying to complete feats, trying to get our teams, and just it gives you extra materials, extra shards for new characters. So we definitely want to make sure we're building teams that work in Conquest. So I'm going to show off Padme here as one team. We've got CLS built up. We've got C that we're using as well. And then we've got like an Empire team or Imperial Troopers. Like those teams work. Jedi Knight Revan still works. It's not the best with the relics that I have on them right now, but it can still work. And so here, Padme works great though, because of all that bonus protection being converted into courage. Basically, like you can start one-shotting a lot of things. This team works a little differently here. This Hera-led team, one of their modifiers just doesn't work as well. Plus, we've got like a bunch of, you can see we've done quite a bit of damage without even touching a lot of them by thermals and damage over time. So getting those dots applied, we've got like just a lot of different cards on them to data disk, to really help with this and make it a little easier with this Padme team. But yeah, we lost one now, and that happens sometimes. We'll lose Kenobi most of the time. He does have Mark on him to start with because of one of the data disks we have applied, so we do occasionally lose him, but that is okay. And you can see we're just doing some damage here, and boom, and yeah, so it does quite a bit. I'm not too worried about Kanan over there. I'm really worried about Ezra and Sabine tend to do quite a bit of damage, so we want to get rid of them fairly quickly. This is taking a little bit longer than I anticipated, unfortunately. And then at this point, yeah, I think I just want to go for Ezra, and there, boom, damage over time and thermals took care of him. And so now we can just call everybody assist here, and that does quite a bit. Not as much as I was hoping for, but lots of damage over time, lots of thermals. There we go, got rid of her, and then we can hopefully finish off Kanan Jarrus here. He doesn't have the Jedi Knight tag, does he? Was he? I guess he was only a Padawan. So there we go. There we go. 2 stars. So unfortunately, we did lose Kenobi in that. But just wanted to show you guys. Obviously, Conquest is some work, but I think it's important that you guys are working towards that. If you're close to 4 million, you definitely want to make sure you have some teams built out that are going to help you in that regard. That was just a little bit of what we're doing right now on the account. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this update as we hit 5.6 million GP on this account right now. Continuing to work on Starkiller, and we'll continue to work on that and Rey At the same time, hopefully you guys enjoyed the update. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.